Sorry, I had to take a little pause just to check the video to see if I was just rambling, but I did find that what I was telling you is really important for you to know. Going back to, so the industry, in my opinion, is shifting into more entertainment. You know, people are realizing that material goods, to a certain degree, are leaving them a little bit empty, and so what they're more interested in paying for are these experiences. So going to restaurants, traveling, spending time on these like art parties where they're drinking wine and they're painting. So it's kind of intertwining the creative and social environment. So if we can find a way now for the fashion industry moving forward to be able to entertain our clients, and they're not so much clients, we're just kind of co-creators now. We're creating fashion that means something to people. Right now, so you've probably been checking out my outfit as you do in fashion blogs. This dress, this top, it's been hand crocheted 100%, no machines, no electronics, nothing's gone into it more than a love for making and a pretty amazing artisan that I'm working with. It's, you know, I kind of give her the vision, we work together, we pull the colors, but it's really comes purely out of the joy of making. And this is so exciting for me. I mean, this sounds really nutty because I come from a business background, so we've been taught to, you know, really think about the target market and to figure out where your niche is and how you're different. And what I've learned after all this time of doing all that, it's not the truth. First, you make something that's so exciting and you love it and makes you feel special, or the person that's making it feel special, and the person that's wearing it, and that you can't find in the books, that you can't structure. That's the creative adventure. That's kind of the exploration of finding what is that gift, like what is your gift. That's the biggest mistake I made from the start, was thinking of it too much as a business, thinking about you can't, when you're finding your signature as a fashion brand, you can't get bogged down with this is what this, well, it depends on the type of designer. If you're making, let me go back. If you're making a product that's very specific to, let's say, mothers having children and maternity wear, and there's certain functions and features that are required, okay, that's very much ensure that you understand your target customer, their needs and things like that. But when it comes to making garments, adornment, things that like are supposed to be exciting and make you want to just, I don't know, go back to that childhood excitement of, you know, plain dress out, wearing your mom's clothes, that comes from a different space. That comes from a space of being inspired, being happy, being joyful, and looking at things and I don't know, nature, birds, all that. It's not so much looking at the birds, the feathers and all that where we were taught in design school. It's about you coming alive with this creative process. And also having too much choice, I found, meaning, oh, what should I make? I like this, I like that, I like that. I started to narrow my own collection. So I said earlier on that when I started my brand, I had a vision in mind, and now it's changed dramatically. As I started to work with the manufacturers, and I was limited and very dependent on them, that was kind of scary because I hit a wall. And we had people that liked my dresses, we had orders coming in, and when we were about to put them into stores, after a year of me checking different workshops, finding good working conditions, good quality manufacturing, all this on this side of the world in Indonesia, they tell me, sorry, we can't make any more of your products. They said it was because one of their clients went exclusive, but I knew the truth was that I'm a new designer. They probably got a bigger order and wanted to do higher volume than what I was offering for them. So my big advice would be to learn how to make your, whatever it is you want to make. Find that thing in you that's really quite magical, or find that in other people and then collaborate and co-create. So I'm limited because I came from a business background. Even though I studied design, I'm not actually, embarrassing to say, I haven't learned to sew. But as a result, I started a new technique of making dresses that didn't use a machine, that didn't use a needle, didn't use thread, and I know it sounds crazy. You probably think like, how in the world do I even do that? I'm not going to put pictures on here because I just want it to be a simple video I can post really easily, but I'll show you some of the products later. But use your limitations, use your roadblocks, use your challenges to be the thing that makes you different, that makes you stand out. And every time you're making it, like when you're doubting yourself and you don't know, I don't know if I'm doing this right, or I'm not really sure, or is this pretty, do I like it, is someone else gonna like it? Who cares? Like, really, who cares? At this stage, when you're at the beginning of it, when you're figuring out your identity, your signature, your look, just experiment, explore, keep making it, make it different. If you can find that on the high street, if you can find that in your local shopping mall, someone's going to do it cheaper. So then make something that people really would enjoy wearing and want, that makes you happy. Okay, so I'm going to wrap up this video because I'm a rambler, but I guess since it's a fashion video, I'll show you some new shoes we've just made. I don't know if it's going to show up. Working with this artisan where I give him the inspiration, the ideas, and then he does it's all like handmade. He cuts out the flowers, and I wanted a lower heel, and also I've done them in this kind of boot, open boot, because I'm usually in tropical climates, and I'm traveling through the airports, and I'm just trying to get around quickly, and it's lightweight. And then let's show you, and his name is Ansmark. Ansmack is the name. So in all my brands, my brand is Elsa Fitzgerald. So with the artisans, I profile them and I make sure to attach their name so they get credit for their work and get some promotion. And then I'll show you, I'll see if I can stand up so you can see this outfit I'm wearing here. So this is two-piece, crocheted, hand crocheted, and actually the nice thing is you don't have to sounds really bad. You don't have to wash it that much, but I'm into like this whole like ethical fashion, so like trying not to use so much detergent and wash so often. I mean, I wore this in the village where we were opening a school, a free English school for the kids in the north of Bali, and the dirt doesn't show that often. And then I've now traveled, just quickly packed my other bags, and then I have some more crochet dresses I'll show you in another video. But for now, this is a massively long video, but I thank you for listening. I hope that information is helpful. I have a fashion blog called Bali Fashion Dream at www.balifashiondreamblog.com. But the Fashion Business Weekend videos are going to concentrate more on advice that I can give you that will be relevant, whereas the blog's just more about like charting the journey. It's kind of my captain's log. I'm feeling down and this happened, but then I overcame it from this this method and that sort. All right, well, I'll leave it at that. Don't give up on your fashion dream. Try to find the you that's in your collection and put it out in the world and see what happens. You never know. Something pretty exciting could change. Everything is possible.